Welcome back to Unpacking. This is our space where we talk everything therapy and psychology related. My name is Melina de Kock, and I'm a counseling psychologist in South Africa. Today, we're going to talk about some tips for moms, maybe especially new moms. Now, becoming a mom is really hard, and it doesn't matter how you become a mom, whether you have birthed the child yourself, whether you have chosen to foster or adopt, or whether you have even just chosen to take the journey of motherhood by yourself. The truth of the matter is that becoming a new mom is incredibly difficult and a really hard space to be in. It is overwhelming and it is very new, and no one gives us a guidebook on how to become a mom. So hopefully today's tools will help to benefit you in navigating your new journey of motherhood. The first tip is don't be afraid to ignore advice. You heard that. There is plenty of advice out there on what it takes to be a new mom, from self-help books to the internet to well-meaning friends and families. Heck, even strangers are going to have something to say. Everyone has an opinion on how you should be a mom or what you should do. Now, it can be valuable to hear out these people and listen to their perspectives and their experiences, because what it will do is it will help you form an opinion and an idea of how you want to be a mom. But it is really important that you understand that what might work for their family may not work for yours. And your own motherly instinct will kick in and will guide you and help you navigate your journey. The second tip is to get back into exercise at your own pace. Now, the idea is to keep your fitness goals small, realistic, and manageable. There is so much pressure these days to bounce back, but the truth of the matter is that your body is not the same. In fact, it is so much stronger. You housed and you grew a baby. Your body is remarkable and it grew a miracle. So let's learn to treat ourselves and our bodies with more patience and more love. The next tip is to accept the help. Now, this is really hard for many of us to do. Asking for help and accepting help are really, really difficult. But take the help. The first few weeks of motherhood are wild. Your hormones are all over the place. You are sleep deprived. You are incredibly overwhelmed by the newness that is your life. So if people offer to help, really learn how to accept that. Maybe if somebody offers to make some meals for you, accept that. If somebody offers to come around and watch the baby for a couple of minutes or a couple of hours, accept the help. Use that time to catch up on some sleep or take a longer shower or have a cup of tea by yourself in silence and spend some time with yourself. Additionally, don't be afraid to ask for help, even if no one has offered the help. This does not make you a bad mom. It really does take a village to raise a baby, and all the additional help that you get will really help your healing and help you feel more connected to yourself. The next tip is to find your mom tribe. Now, surrounding yourself with other new moms is so important for your journey, and they can provide a really safe space for you, a space where you can turn to each other for support, encouragement, even some advice. The next tip is to make time for your partner. Now, a new baby makes it so easy to lose track of our relationship, but it is so crucial to carve out time with your partner. And I think more importantly is to have really deep conversations about how you both are and where you are emotionally. So this would look like a check-in with each other and to ask each other, how are you coping? How can I help you more? How is your sleep going? Because that's always a tricky one for new parents. And even the sleep question, what can we do more of to encourage better sleep for each other? There isn't one set rule into what parenting or even a relationship should look like when you have a new baby. If you and your partner have to split rooms or share rooms even for certain durations of time so that each of you can get some quality sleep during the night, that's perfectly fine. You just have to find what works for you and your partner. The next tip is to remember to take care of yourself. As mothers, we tend to take care of everyone else first, and we also tend to put their needs above ours. But it is also important that you take some time, carve out some time to just take care of yourself. Whether that might be an extra long shower, or sitting alone and having a cup of tea for a little bit, these things are really going to help you feel more connected to yourself. Now, in the first 6 weeks of having this new baby, that might sound really difficult to find the time to just carve out for yourself. And it doesn't have to be big moments of time. Little pockets of time here and there just where you can take care of yourself are perfect. But as baby gets older, it is equally important that that amount of time that you carve out for yourself lengthens as well. And you should be able to find an hour for yourself in a day where that is just about you. The next tip is to check in with yourself. Being a new mom is hard, and baby blues are or can be a normal part of your postpartum journey. Feeling sad, feeling moody, having emotional ups and downs, these are all signs and symptoms of baby blues. But if the sadness and if some of these symptoms last longer than 2 weeks, it could be possible that you are struggling with postpartum depression. And if you are, it is important that you check in back with your gynae or your medical professional, or even to seek out a therapist who could help you. Medication is usually given with postpartum depression along with therapy, and these two things together can really help you navigate the rest of the journey more effectively. Additionally, it is important to check in with your anxiety levels, because aside from postpartum depression is also postpartum anxiety. So if your anxiety levels feel a little bit stronger than usual, this would be another good time to contact your health professional. The last tip to acknowledge is there is no right or wrong way to be a mom. To be honest, I think all of us moms are just kind of winging it and hoping for the best. All babies need is a loving, self-aware, and present mom who is kind to herself. So it doesn't matter how you have chosen to be a mom, or how you have chosen to feed, breastfeeding or bottle feeding, how you've chosen to sleep, own crib or co-sleeping, whether you've chosen to use a dummy or not. All that matters is that what you are doing is the best for you and your family. We have come to the end of our video. Now, the hardest thing to learn as a new mom is how to be kinder to ourselves and how to be more gentler with ourselves. And if we can learn to give ourselves grace from the very beginning of our motherhood journey, it would be much smoother. Remember, happy mama, happy baba. If you have found anything beneficial in today's video, please like and subscribe. We have a lot more content coming. And if you are struggling with your mental health, please reach out to a mental health professional. Just remember, your mental health is a priority, protecting your peace is important, and self-care is essential.